guys, hope you're well. Here we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wrong time for it. Okay, 2 out of 45 are here. Let's put some bets up. Hi, Mel. Let's try and make something out of this. Dice out. That's a 268. What's up, Larry? Thanks. Let's say 5-6 or 6-5. 6-5 you. And 6-1-7. Oops. All right, let's try this again. Just gonna split the grip. The reason for this is I'm not getting a good grip. Not yet. Nice. 268. Go upstairs. Go upstairs, Henry. Go. Go. Go, baby. Go upstairs, baby. Nice out. 268. morning, Dice Mama. How long is this big money? Dice out. Oh. Waiting for server response. Just go out and come back in. Let's see. You guys see me? Yeah, should be back in. Alright, the 2.6 didn't register. The second one didn't register, right? Hi, Canela. Two, 6, 8. That's the second one. Alright. So now we have, I'll give you guys a bit of time. Nice round. Thanks, Gil. I actually reached out to Skill. I reached out to you because you said that people were talking about the tournament on the Crapsee chat, and I didn't see anything on the Crapsee chat unless you're talking about another Crapsee chat. Nice up. 6464. That's a 5-2 to come out.
Oops.
No problem. Here we go, dice out. 2, 3, 5. So we're on the 5 now. Dice out. It's a 2, 1, 3. Right, okay. There was a show that aired this past Sunday night last night. Which show? My show? Or somebody else's? There we go. 538. You can come down. Right, okay, Crapsee chat, got you. I'll try and find it. Thank you very much. Now it makes more sense. Thank you.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more dice. Thank you.
There we go. Dice. Aces, that's a primary. Dice up.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more dice. Thank you.
257. That 2-5 is killing me.
Oops.
Implosion of both dice. It's the best kind of 7 that you can get. Alright, let's repeat.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more dice. Thank you.
3632. Dice. Alright, I'll look it up. That's a 6-4-10 secondary.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more dice. Thank you.
Dice up. Heart for implosion of the left die.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more dice. Thank you.
Dice up. Hard 8, that's a primary. Beautiful. And down. Hey Joe, how are you? Nice up. Six, 4, 10 secondary, that's the front line. Doing good, finished 10,000 throws today. Well done. Well done indeed.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
5, 4, 5, 6. Dice. Yo. 6, 5. Ask cashier, cage, send a plane ticket yet. For what reason would he do that? Okay. 4, 6, 4, 5.
Time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Dice up. Unbelievable. 4, 3.
Oops.
How to come up, okay. Oh, I see.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Dice up. It's a 1, 2, 3, which is primary for this particular set. Adjusting my landing zone slightly.
Time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
2 on 3, that's a drift. No, it's not. It's explosion of both dice. Alright, 2, 3, 2, 1, it is. Or 2, 1, 2, 3. Nice up.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Oh, 5, 6, okay. Hi Sean, good morning. 6564.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
314. Got the ace out of it. But the 3 is on explosion on the dice, so I'm going to change sets. I'll go to 2321.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Dice up. 314. Primary. Front line. Two, three, two, one.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
4-3. That's explosion. The right die.
Oops.
Let's see what will come out sevens, to be honest. Six, four, 6, 4.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice.
Dice.
No more bets. Thank you.
6, 4. Wow.
Oops.
Don't want to come out.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Dice up. 2-5 with the hearts is facing. Okay. I'm hoping people are not suffering because of this.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Dice up. Oh, for fuck's sake. 1 to 3. Get them out of my system. 4151. Three 6 seconds. Finally, point, guys. We got a point. Three 262.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Aces. I have to go back to, I don't know, Hardways or kissing sets. Ace 5, 6 5. Kissing fours.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
4 5 9 explosion left. Foul line.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets.
4 1 5 1. Six 5 secondary. Five 3 1 3.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
That's a 4. 3 1 4. Secondary. Three 5 1 5.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets.
Hard 8 4 4. That was bad. So many levels. One 5 6 5. Nice. 6 5 secondary. Six 5 1 5. Kissing threes.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Hard 8, that's enclosure of both dice. Alright, so 6-2, 6-3. It's a 2-1-3-1 set.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Nice. 8-5-3. That's a double pitch. Takes us to 5-1-3-1. Hopefully will give us the 5. Nice.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets.
Now give us a 4-3-1-4. Oh, we got a hand with like 15 count sevens. This is what Brian calls the roll extenders. Here we go.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
3-5-1-5. Three, four on the count. Why did you fucking implode?
Oops.
Yet another. Give that guy a hat. I don't need the hat. I want to do the ATS. Put a lot of money on that bloody thing. Never mind. 6-4, 6-4. Let's go.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Another one. 3-4-7. Double pitch.
Oops.
Perfect double pitch, by the way, with a 1-6 face. I'm gonna go in the Hall of Fame as the guy who threw the most sevens.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Landing zone. Dice out. 1-5, 6-5. That's a 6-3-9. Kissing twos, 6-3-1-3. 5, 6. Five, 6, 2, 6, kissing 4s.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets.
Well, that's a drift.
Oops.
Well, it was a 13 roll, but most of it was rubbish.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Dice up. 3, 6, 9.
Tanto ipote pa me.
Time to roll the dice. No more bets.
Dice up. 3, 2, 5. Or 2, 3, 5. Sorry guys, just 1 second.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Alright, sorry guys. Dice. 3, 5, 8. 2, 3, 5. Nice.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
5, 6.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice.
Nice.
No more bets. Thank you.
3, 6, 9. Nice.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
8, 2, 6, 8.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
1, 3, 4.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice.
1, 3, 1, 3.
No more bets. Thank you.
3, 1, 4. 3, 1, 3, 1.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Nice. 5, 6. Yep.
3, 1, 4.
5656.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
9. 549. Five, 4, 5, 4.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Dice up. 3, 5, 8. Six, 5, 6, 5.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
1, 4, 5. That was quite a bad throw because of the landing. 4, 1, 4, 1.
Hey guys, time
Dice
to
up.
roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
You mother. 3, 4, 7.
Oops.
Another bad landing. One of the dice just, the left die just stopped, started bouncing, the other one was rotating. That was a better one than the one before, but still. 14. Here we go.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
6, 4, 6, 2, dice up. 3, 2, double pitch. It was a 2, 3. So that's a drift. 6, 4. 2, 3 is a drift.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
4, 5. That's a nice pitch. Dice out. He says that's a primary.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Dice out. Heart 4. That's implosion left. Coming down.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Dice out. You shit. 5 to 7. Explosion. Come on, I can't get anything going. I need a little bit of luck more than anything. I'm not doing anything particularly wrong, but how many rolls is that? 60. I need one good roll.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice.
Hi, Greg.
No more bets. Thank you.
For 1, 2, 1 dice. 4, 3. Fucking explosions all over the place.
Oops.
6, 2, 6, 4. Heart 4.
No more bets. Thank you.
Exactly the same result as before. Explosion of the right die. One of the 2 dies exploded anyway, but this time because we changed the set it gave us a hardware, we changed the 2 dies. Went to explosion friendly set. I'm gonna go maximum bets, 5,000 each. For 5 hits just to put the pressure on. Two, 3, 2, 1, dice out.
Time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Why did you go like that? 6, 5. The 6 is implosion of the You want explosions at plenty of time. Six five, 6 3.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
I don't think anyone can accuse me of my dice not traveling together. Dice out. 5 2. It's because of this traveling together that I'm suffering a lot.
Oops.
This is implosion. Alright, so we lost 32,000. Let's repeat until we get it right. That's pressure.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
6 4 6 4. Dice up. 4 2 6. Up 7,000. Another 5 rolls to get through this. Dice up.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets.
That's 8 2 6 8. Oh, that's 7.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Dice up. 1 2 3. Like the result in terms of its off axis, it has a 2 in it, so I'm quite happy with that.
Hey guys, time to
Dice
roll
up.
the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Another 1 2 3. Let's change the set. 6 5 6 5. Let's say 6 2 6 2. Dice up.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
2 3 5. 6 2 6 2.
6 2 6 2.
2, 3, 5. Here we go, 6, 2, 6, 2. Nice.
Guys, time to roll the dice. No more dice.
That's a 6, 3, 9. And that's 5 hits and down. Let's go to a 6, 3, 6, 3 set.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more dice. Thank you.
Nice. Hard 8, that's a primary. Hey, Brian! Good evening. CJ, good to see you. 4-1 for 1. Thanks.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more dice. Thank you.
5, 1, 6. Right, not just a 6, according to Brian, but a winner 6. 5, 1, 5, 1. Nice up.
Time to roll the dice. No more dice. Thank you.
It's a winner 6. That's a 1 for 5. Hi, SJ. One, 4, 1, 4. Nice.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more dice. Thank you.
Double pitch. Lots of energy.
Oops.
Lots of everything. 4, 3, 7. Security in the house. Okay, so this one was a what, 10, something like that. Let's go one more time. Playing at maximum ATS.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice.
5, 3, 6, 4 is the set. Using a 3V set. Double pitched, quarter turned. Two for 6 second. Alright, so we're playing at 6264, double pitch it, quarter turn it, 5641. We're playing at maximum bets, just to put the pressure on.
Hey guys,
5641.
no more bets. Thank you.
Nice. Let's say what? 459. That's explosion of the. It's a drift actually. 459. First hit. Takes us to 6465. Double page, quarter turn, 3651. So,
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
nice. Secondary 628. Hit number 2. So it's a 4642 original, double pitch, quarter turn, 1423.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Nice. Three, 6, 9. That's explosion of the right die. Hit number 3. Original set is a 5356, double pitch, quarter turn to 4562.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No
Nice.
more bets. Thank you.
5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 2 secondary, 5, 6. Yo. So we go to 4, 5, 4, 6 original, double pitch, quarter turn 2, 4, 6, 3.
Hey guys,
Nice.
time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Let's say what? 5, 3, 8. Secondary, 5, 3, 8. Good. That's hit number 4. Six, 5, 6, 3 is the original set. We double pitch, quarter turn to 2, 6, 3, 1. We don't even look at the dice numbers. We just do these things like, double pitch and then quarter turn. Doesn't matter what's on the set.
Hey guys,
You can work it out later.
thank you.
Dice out 2, 6, 3, 1. Dice out. It's a 1, 3, 4 secondary. That's hit number 5. And we're down. The original set is a 5153. Double pitch, quarter turn, 6532.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
5-6. The 6 was off axis. That's implosion. So back to 4-5-4-6. Original double pitch quarter turn. 2-4-6-3.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Nice. Hard fold, 2-2. That's a bit of a dangerous one. That's actually implosion, which is okay. We rotated the set like so. Okay, so it's okay, it's fine. 2-3-2-1, double pitch, quarter turn. 4-2-1-5 should give us hard 8.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Nice. 2-6-8. That's a secondary. And a very bad throw. Two 6-8 is a 3-2-3-6 double pitch 5-3-6-4.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Nice. Five for 9 secondary. It'll take us to 1-5-1-4. Double pitch, quarter turn to 2-1-4-6. Nice.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets.
5-1 secondary. 5-1-6. Frontline winner. Okay. And regression. It's a 3-5-3-1 set. Double pitch, quarter turn, 2-3-1-4.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Nice. That's a 1-5-6. That's explosion of both dice. 4145 is the original. 6453 is the final set.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice.
Nice.
No more bets. Thank you.
It's a 5, 2, 3, 5. Let's press that 5. Push it up all the way to $50. 1, 2, 1, 3. Original set. Double pitch and quarter turn to a 5, 1, 3, 6.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Nice. That's a 1, 3, 4. Secondary. Pays $49. We're gonna do a super power press of $5 each. This is where the casino starts calling up the peak bosses. 51530 is the original.
Hey guys,
6532. Fine.
no more bets. Thank you.
Nice. 246. Second. Front line. That press of $5 did it all. Yeah. It enabled me now to press again another $5 on everything. 6264. Double pitch, quarter turn, 5, 5641. Here we go.
Thank you.
Nice. Uh, 415, that's implosion, I think. What was that? 2, 4, yeah, explosion, sorry. 415. 105. Original set is a 5451. Double pitch, quarter turn, 3512. That's that.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
That's that. 549. We got the 5 out of it. The 4 was explosion of the right die. That's a bit of a dangerous one. But it does give us the opportunity to press, power press, super power press, everything. Now people are looking at us funny. Who are these big spenders? All the women are gathering around. 2146. Dice out. That's a 415 took us back to the previous set. The 4 is explosion again, so I'm pushing the dice. That's the message.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Alright, here we go. Oh, it was a point, okay. So, 5451. Do we trust ourselves enough to go 5154? But we're exploding the dice, 5451. So, we're going to double pitch this, but we're going to move the dice away from us, 4265. Here we go. Dice out. It's a 549. Okay. 1514 is the original set. Double pitch it, but quarter turn away. 5631. More than anything, we're interested to see an ace or a 6 in the results. That's what gives us confidence in the throw.
No more bets.
Dice out. That's a 516 secondary. Okay, so now we can super power press by $10 each. So the betting is becoming very expensive for the casino right now. 3531 is the original. We double pitch and quarter turn away from us. 5463.
Time to roll the dice. No more bets.
We're interested to see a 3 or a 4. Nice. No, 5-6. That's a primary. That's worrying. Alright, so what do? I'm just gonna go for 514. Quarter turn, one die, that's it. Yeah, for 514.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Dice. let's say 9, 6, 3, 9. That's explosion of the left die with a 3, which is good. Apparently it's a frontline winner. So the original set is a 2, 6, 2, 3. We're just gonna quarter turn one die to 2, 6, 4, 2.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Dice up. It's a 6, 2, 8, 6, 2, 8. 2, 6, 4, 2, that's a primary. That's very worrying. And we need to address going to a normal of 3V set, like a 4, 6, 4, 2. Here we go, 4, 6, 4, 2. Nice.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Hard 8. Okay, we got it. So it's another primary, so we're just aligning our dice sets with what the dice are actually doing, the behavior of the dice. Hard 8. Unshared now. Okay, it seems that we got the Fremont Cup or something. I don't know when we got it, but we did get it. Just now.
Time to roll the dice. No more bets.
So 4, 6, 4, 2. Dice up. Another hard 8 for 4. So we're hitting primaries now. For 6, for 2. Dice up.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Let's say 2, 3, 5 no. 2, 3, 5, that's explosion of the left die. 2, 3, 5. So it's a 1, 2, 1, 3.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice.
Dice up.
No more bets. Thank you.
That's a 6, 3, 9, secondary. Alright, so again we're going to power press, super power press by $5 across and across. Alright, so it's a 6, 5, 3, 5, which is a 2, 6, 2, 3.
Hey guys,
We're interested to see a 5 or a 2 in the result.
Thank you.
Nice. We got both of them 2-2. Hard 4. Pays 107. And we're going to just start using green chips now, and we're going to throw 4 of them on the table saying just press me inside. And that's where everybody goes crazy. So we're going to go 2, 4, 2, 6. Dice out. Want to see a 2 or a 5 in the result. Dice out. 6, 3, 9, that's a double pitch. Well, 2, 4, 2, 6. That's a drift. People are looking at us saying, is this guy going to press again? And I'm not going to. I think there's too much excitement going on. So I'm just going to keep it there for now. I'm just going to say, same bet, please. To 63.
No more bets. Thank you.
Nice out. That's a 2, 3, 5 secondary. So now people are looking to find answers in what we do, and we're going to take out, I think it's 6 green chips and 2 of the red ones, and tell him go across. And you know, that's where they start calling all their bosses up.
Hey guys,
1, 2, 1, 3.
roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Here we go. This result, we would like to see a 1 or a 6. We got the 6 and the 5. So the 5, 6 yo is a secondary. Now we got a monster which is over 30. Okay. Takes us to 4, 5, 4, 6 set. We need to see a 4 or a 3 in the result.
Guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets.
Hard 4, sorry, hard 8. That should be okay. And a frontline winner, apparently. I don't want to play with you in Las Vegas when you bring all the suits to the table. Yeah, we just have to find a high limit table which, you know, caters for us, like $10, 15.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets.
Alright, so it's a 4, 6, 4, 2 set. Dice up. Dice up. That's a yo. That's a 6, 5, which is a double pitch. We don't like that. I'm trying to stay under the, the radar, but when the bets are so high, the cameras can hardly see them. There we go. Let's go with a 6-5-6-3. Dice up. Hard 8-4-4, which is a really bad result for this set. But we will take it, we will accept it. Alright, so just 1 second, guys.
Hey guys, time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Sorry about that. Alright, so we go to a 4-6-4-2. Keep it original. Do our best. Dice out. That's a 1-5-6. That's a primary. Okay, I think we hit the 6 repeater as well. Takes us to 4-1-4-5. I'm just worried that it's the front, so just go one more time. 4-1-4-5.
Time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
Nice. One, 5-6. That's a primary. So I'm going to change the set from a 4-1-4-5 to 1-3-5-3. Because it's more important for me to see a 3 or a 4 in the result.
Hey guys,
Nice.
time to roll the dice. No more bets. Thank you.
And I saw a 1-6-7, you stupid man. 1-6 is what enclosure of the right die. It was the right call.
Oops.
I don't know how else to say this. It was the right call. So we did a fire bet for 4 points. I think it was, how many rolls? 38 rolls, okay. Yeah, I think we did okay. Let's have a look at this very quickly. 635 roll quality is quite good. BSR at 4.7. Okay. We did some like almost 20% better than random on the BSR. Well done, Uncle Hoku. So let's go quickly to Crapsee and see what we did. Please do not pay any attention whatsoever to my bankroll. Just go. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Skill did very well. 87k. Sean at 64. Traugal at 20. Duracell at 17. Uncle Hoku. Yeah, he came out of, yeah, to plus 39 for Uncle Hoku, I think. No, what am I saying? 54. Yeah, plus 54, Jesus Christ. Well done. Big Money Bill and Big Money's there, up there. Cetra is up, Kimo is up, Larry's up there, Mel is up, we were thinking at 3. Glenn is up, well done everyone. Texas Dice, excellent stuff. Waylon is up, Red Eye is up. So we've got 28 people out of 52, that's more than 50%, I'm very happy with that. Jen didn't show up. It must have been something I said. Money short, 763, why? Why? Canela, I think, is on the way back, well done. I think so is Money Short, he's on the way back, so well done. Yeah, quite a few people are on their way back from the negative, well done. Mrs. Big Money, come on. I am sure you could do something better. Let's go and see. Thank you, SJ. Thank you, Brian. They were good rolls. Yeah. But if anything, if I was to share anything with you guys, is as soon as you get comfortable throwing your dice, it's just a matter of aligning your set, finding a set that aligns with what you're throwing and then just stick to it. But be very aware that things change. Even mid-roll, you saw what I did. I changed the set. I double pitched it back into its original format simply because I felt that my dice were staying on axis but not double pitching anymore. So the idea is for you to be vigilant throughout your roll, and this is what makes it very tiring for people who actually understand their experience, let's say, as die shooters. Yeah, skill, I mean, it shows +8 over a number of rolls, 642 rolls. So, I don't know. Thanks, Larry, I appreciate that. I stuck to this area here. I was landing dice here. I found it to be more suitable for the V sets, which require me to stay on axis. And I think I managed that in the beginning by double pitching the set, and then the rotations brought it back to secondary, and then after that, as I was seeing, I got a warning. I was on a 5-3-6-4 and I got a 5-6 result, and I said, okay, that's a primary from that particular set. I better go to the V set in its original format so that I don't get a 3-4. And funnily enough, as soon as I changed the set, hard 8 came in twice, which were the primary numbers on that particular set. That's correct. Crapsee does not use the same calculations. I don't think they like 3 craps and yos and crap numbers. They disregard them for SR and SOR calculations. For what reason, I do not understand, but you know, I cannot discount how nice Crapsee is just because of that. So box number 66-4, mostly inside 4s and 10s suffered. You can see only a couple of 10s in I don't know how many rows, but Phil did okay because of the 9s and the 4s and the lack of 5s, I guess. No 12s today whatsoever. But yeah, we did okay on, how many rolls did I? 113, okay. We had oh shit, I had a 30, a 38, a 14, and 11. But remember that 30 that I rolled was what Brian calls the roll extender. You can see it only had 45 points, and the 14, which is right below that, had 38. It had more value because of all the come-out 7s and the yos and the 3 craps and all that. So overall, I think I only threw 2 bad rolls overall. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, but okay, so back to you guys. Thanks, Dice. No, I appreciate that. I did want to sort of reach out to you guys again and ask for your support in terms of taking part in this upcoming Crab Shooter of the Year tournament and the Crab Strategist of the Year tournament, which are going to coexist, coincide, take place at the same time. And we're trying to do it in such a way, well, the vision is to do it in such a way whereby all the strategists are faced with the same live rolls that the shooters are going to be trying to shoot, and to align their strategies according to what they see from the shooters, because that is a very realistic way of carrying out this competition as opposed to doing it. We can't partake on both. It's either one or the other. And I think people should decide which one they feel more comfortable with before they actually take part. If I can give you a sort of a glimpse of my vision, is as follows. We need to, and this is the difficult administration part, we need to bring together all of the strategies at the same time, and at the same time we need to bring together at least 3 or 4 shooters who are going to take place in the qualifiers, so that the shooters do their 3 rounds each. So we were talking about 3 by 4, that's 12 rounds, and during those first 10 rounds we're going to judge from the strategists who are going to bet on all those sessions who goes through according to their ending bankroll. And we're going to cut it at 32 strategists. Hopefully we're going to get 32 strategists to take part. The shooters are going to continue trying to qualify throughout the week. And I would say at some point again, the 32 qualifying strategies need to be together so that we can go through another 6 sessions, either with 2 or 3 shooters involved, who will be trying to qualify for the shooters competition. And according to those results, we're going to cut down the strategies from 32 to 16, then again from 16 to 8, and then from 8 to the final 4, who are going to compete at the final table, and we're going to crown the Strategist of the Year. The rules are going to be changing as we go through, because right at the end we're going to be using accumulated bankrolls from previous sessions. But before, every time that the strategists are changing from 32 to 16, their bankroll is renewed and lowered. So we're making it even harder, and the table minimums are going to be going up. So it's, I don't know if I'm talking to myself or if people are watching, but I did put out a rule book whereby it kind of goes through the idea of how people are going to be involved in the Strategist of the Year, it doesn't get easier, it gets harder. And the idea is, if you do this, you're actually pushing strategists to be more versatile as opposed to just using one strategy for, and it fits everything. So this is the big idea. The difficulty in the administration of this is bringing the shooters with the strategists on at the same time. That's one part of difficulty. The second part is making sure that the strategists are adhering to the rules. And there are some rules like having action on the table, at least $40 minimum action all the time. And this was a rule which I didn't know about until somebody like Dice Degen, who does this very often, recommended that, so that people don't wait until the last couple of rolls to just push in with all their bets and take chances. We need those people to have at least a minimum amount of money of action on the table. So it doesn't become easier, it becomes a lot harder. And then we limit the bankroll, we limit the rebuys, and we increase the table minimums. So, it will take skill and sort of flexibility on behalf of the strategies to stay in the game, first of all, to survive, and to judge the shooters correctly. So I don't know whether this is something that people will like or whether they will dislike it, but the idea is, if it was an easy competition, then everyone does these competitions and they found a way to sort of beat the system kind of thing. With this way, I think, I'm not sure, I think we're being more fair because the rolls are going to be live. The people shooting want to shoot as well as they can because they're not taking part in the strategist competition, so there is no conflicting interest there. And at the same time, the strategists are trying to do their best and sort of have money on the table all the time so that there is no unfair bias towards people that want to bet right, everything right at the end. So that's the idea. I'm very open to discuss, things that we can change before it starts. I'm not an expert, and I do say this all the time with strategy. I just felt that if we were to make it interesting and difficult, we needed to do some things which, would make it more transparent and sort of challenge people. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be harder as it goes along because I think in the first round, I think I have the rules here. The first basic rule is that the participants must have Crapsee in order to take part. It enables the game to be fairer. Second rule, administration of the Crapsee app will be carried out by the host. The host must close all bets to be ready before allowing the shooter to shoot. The aim is for the shooter to have 35 seconds between each roll, giving all the strategists plenty of time at the same time to place their bets on Crapsee before locking out. Bankroll for qualifying rounds will be set at 3,000, which is 1,000 starting and then 2 rebuys. We require to have minimum action on the table at $40. This means at any point in time, strategists must have at least $40, including pass line or don't pass bets. Number of shooters that they must withstand during the qualifying round is 10, basically 10 sessions, and it translates into the 3 sessions per shooter for like 3 different shooters, and then the last session for 1 shooter. At 5 shooters, there will be a review to see if the qualifier 32 has been reached, meaning if only 32 strategists have even $1 left in their bankroll, not in their rack, but in their bankroll. And if so, the qualifiers at that point will stop and prepare for the next round of elimination to the 16. If a participant who qualifies cannot make the next round, then the person who would have qualified before him will actually, take part. And we can do that by reviewing the Crapsee history and going back and seeing, well, who was the last one to run out of money, let's say. So that should be something easy. Then after that, we go to table minimum of $25. And with the bankroll total is $2,000 with a $1,000 initial and 1 rebuy. We set the number of shooters for live rolls at 6, so 6 shooters. If at any point before the 6 shooters finish, 16 participants have gone through the bankroll, then the rest progress to the final 8. Should a participant not be able to take part, the one who was last goes through, and then the round of 8 table minimum is at 25 with no minimum action requirement. Number of shooters worth live rolls is set to 6, and bankroll is set to the amount of money they accumulated in the previous round. And then after 6 shooters, the best 4 strategists are announced according to their final bankroll, and the winner that has the highest bankroll takes the prize money and the title of Crapsee Strategist of the year 2025. So we're going to stop at 4 people, and those are going to be the top 4 strategists, because I believe that some recognition has to go to everyone else. And anyway, I'm just hoping that people are going to embrace this new competition. I am trying to make it more interesting for people who don't have the tables but like to play on Crapsee. And that's the idea behind it. If you wish to take part, please, I left links in the description of all the current sort of lives that I do, and you can find the room on Skype that we hang out for shooters, for strategists, etc., etc. How far apart are the strategies? Well, you see, that's another administration issue. We need to actually find the right times where everyone is going to be available. And I believe this is going to be one of the biggest challenges of these 2 tournaments. Last year and the year before, with the shooters tournament, we just accommodated everyone according to which host was available to host somebody who wanted to shoot. This year, it's going to be very different. I think it's going to be one host, and he's going to do like 3 or 4 shooters at the same time. And at that time, the strategists need to be on that particular table. So that counts me out as a host, because most people live in America and their time zones are very different to mine. So I cannot accommodate what would be the best time to host. So I'm going to leave it to other hosts to actually do that. And I'll probably just take, a position at the back, maybe host a few people who want to shoot after the first 32 and accommodate those people. But during the main events, I think most people in America are going to take over for that part. So. Oh, that sounds like a good idea, Mel. Yeah, why not? We'll do a couple of dummy rounds so that people get used to it. But I think, if you guys go through, I left a lot of links just showing what the rules are, and perhaps we can do a Q&A one of these days so that people can actually, see what's going on. All right. On that note, I just want to say a big thank you for hanging out with me and listening to me. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you in the next one. Cool. Thank you guys. This is George. Thanks for